Firefighters were picking through the rubble of a house destroyed by a suspected gas explosion brick by brick after one person remained trapped and there were fears another was still inside, hours after the blast. A man with serious injuries was taken to hospital after the explosion, along with a woman and 2 children, one a baby, who were suffering from smoke inhalation. 2 adults were believed to still be inside the house more than 5 hours after the blast, as firefighters continued to search for them. The explosion took place at about 5:15 p.m. on Sunday at a house in Wright Street in Newark, North Nottinghamshire. A spokesperson for Nottinghamshire Police said firefighters were having to search through the rubble of the house, which was said to be completely destroyed, brick by brick to find 2 people. They were trying to reach one they had located and were looking for the other at 10:30 p.m. on Sunday night. Craig Parkin, Nottinghamshire Fire and Rescue Service Area Manager, said, "It no longer looks like a house. It is just a pile of rubble." 2 air ambulances and more than 5 fire engines, including a specialist rescue team, from Nottinghamshire Fire and Rescue Service were called to the scene. The street was cordoned off following the blast and workers from National Grid, which supplies gas to the area, were working at the scene. Audie Cashin, 50, a former forklift driver said he pulled a man from the wreckage. He said, "I ran over to the house, it was completely demolished, we pulled a lad about 30 years old from the rubble, he kept saying my dad's in the cellar, my dad's in the cellar. The lad just had a cut on his nose, he was just lying there in the rubble. People said they could smell gas before the explosion. I saw a woman I think who was the lad we rescued's wife and their baby get out okay, they're fine. I tried to get to the other man his dad but there was too much rubble. I did the best I could. There were about 2 ambulances and 4 fire engines and 2 helicopters, they were here straight away. They had a camera and sniffer dogs on the rubble. The house was completely blown away. I don't know if they found the guy in the cellar." Isla MacDonald, who lives opposite the damaged house, also added, "We saw this smoke. A man was crawling through the debris and he was bleeding. The whole house had come down. We got him out and carried him up the path away from the smoke. The whole of the house was on fire this side. It was so frightening." Homes nearby were evacuated, with more than 100 people being moved and others were asked to stay inside their homes and keep doors and windows closed to reduce the effects of dust and smoke. Police said a number of people were treated for smoke inhalation. Eyewitnesses said the house was absolutely destroyed, literally nothing left. It has been reported that people could feel the explosion up to a mile away from the house.